Oh, hi there. Didn't hear you wander into my backyard. Welcome to Mr. K's Crazy Science Corner, where this week we're going to be talking about matter. Stuff. For this lab, you're going to need 8 clear glasses where kids can see through what's inside. You're going to need water, salt, pepper, fruit, yogurt, chocolate milk powder, fruit drink powder, sand, marbles, or as the kids call them, raisins, and more sand.
Did we only have raisins?
We only had raisins.
Okay.
Then you're going to need note cards where you put the combinations of all these things written onto them. And this is all
Dutifully by your wife.
beautifully by my wife. This is all before the kids come in. You're going to label each of these things. Being sure to match them up with what they are. Powdered drink. Pepper and water. You're going to be very nervous about how your water turns green when you put pepper into it. And water and salt. Then, you're going to get your class together. You're going to get one student, and you're going to get your other student.
Hey, Goose Oliver, are you gonna help?
Nope, he's skipping class again. Gonna sit down together. You're gonna give him his aid so he doesn't run away. There you go. And you're going to talk about the difference between a mixture and a solution. You're going to come up with a definition as a class, a working definition, if you will. So let's go over the difference between a mixture and a solution. We're talking about combining two things made of matter, right? A mixture is just combining two of anything into a glass, but they still keep their usual characteristics. A solution is when you combine two things and they make something new. Now it's important to remember, all solutions are mixtures, but not all mixtures are solutions. Let's put that up on the screen so remember that, it's important. Well, we want that to kind of naturally emerge through classroom discussion. We're going to be talking about what happens when you mix this and this. What happens when you mix this and this? You're going to be giving different examples. Goose, you need to go to the principal's office. So we're going to create a working definition as a classroom, and then you're going to give them this worksheet, which lists all 8 of the different things you've set out around the classroom. And as you see, there is eight rows, one for each of the classes, and 3 columns, one for mixture, one for solution, and one for comments, where they can give their reasoning behind these things. Now, it's their job as the students to go around the classroom and examine these 8 classes that you've made. And they're going to say if it's a mixture, a solution, or both, and comment why they think that is. And you're going to go around and kind of give a little commentary to them as you're going. So like, so what are you noticing about this powdered drink and water? I can't tell where one starts and the other stops. Have you done the water and salt yet? If you look at the water and salt, I can still see where the salt is. But there doesn't seem to be that much. So maybe it's both, maybe it's a solution, maybe it's mixture. What do you think?
This one.
Let's see. It does look like I can see it at the bottom, but it doesn't look like regular milk, right?
Half mixed.
Doesn't look like mixed. It looks half mixed. And maybe that has to do, what could be causing that? If you touch the glass, it's cold. Maybe that's having something to do with it. Maybe there's a temperature factor that we're not talking about here. So we're gonna let your kids really play around with this space. And then we're all gonna come back together, and the important part here is at the very end, these kids are gonna come up with their own conclusions about mixtures and solutions at the bottom of their page, right here. And then Mr. K remembered that he forgot to mention that after the students come to a conclusion about mixtures and solutions, they're supposed to get a Venn diagram that's here, and then they need to fill it out based on what they put on their worksheet. And then as a class, you're all going to come together and come to a large conclusion about how this Venn diagram should look on things that are mixtures, things that are solutions, and things that are both. Look at me wiggling glasses around and coming to conclusions. Oh boy.
Okay, let's see about the fruit and yogurt. What do you think? Okay.
I agree.
Pepper and water.
This is concerning.
Water and salt. Didn't like that one. How about chocolate powder and milk? You have to be careful with this one because you're a dog.
It's Ovaltine.
Powdered drinking water. Probably not healthy, but it's at least not poisonous.
Strawberry kiwi Kool-Aid.
Ooh. This one's definitely poisonous, so don't sample it.
Don't sample any of these. This is a science lab.
And mixed fruit and yogurt.
This is fruit. No, that's fruit salad.
Fruit salad because they look the same. What was sand and water?
Your favorite.
Oh. Now that all of the spoons have been looking at me.
I think that's about it for Mr. K's Crazy Science Corner. Thank you so much, and Ducky says bye-bye.